On this episode of Cooking with Mel, I'm going to show you that the AquaChef can do more than just savory meals. We can actually do dessert in the AquaChef. So let's get started. So we are going to do strawberries and angel food cake, and we are in the height of summer, and strawberries are delicious. It's actually one of my favorite things to eat in the world, besides cheese and eggs, like I always say. But strawberries is one of those things that I'm, I bought a pack of strawberries, and then they somehow don't make it to the front door, and because I ate them in the car. So I really love strawberries, and this is a really, really simple recipe. There's very little measuring, and if you do not have ramekins, which we are using today, you can use mason jars, and you can just add a thicker layer of strawberries and add more batter to the mason jar, and it will cook without expanding too much. But always make sure you leave a good amount of space when you cover your mason jar and you put it in the AquaChef, that there's a little bit of space for it to expand. So let's slice up some strawberries. Okay, and I'm doing like a nice thick slice of strawberry. Normally like 3 to 4 slices you'll get for these medium-sized strawberries. If you have really, really small strawberries, just cut those in half. And I really like the flavor that develops with cooking your strawberries instead of cooking angel food cake and then adding the strawberries to it. There's something that's really rustic about cooking strawberries, and it's really, really good. So I'm going to just line the bottom of the ramekin just using the different size strawberries, and that's what's really nice. Since strawberries come in different sizes, you end up finding like, oh, this little teeny one fits perfect in this little nook. So we're going to start making our batter, and I'm going to be using box angel food cake mix. You can use whichever brand that you want. Sometimes it's just really easy to use a box cake mix. It's just if you don't have time and you don't have to measure, you're paying for the convenience. So we're going to just pour it in here. Okay, and I'm going to use my whisk and break up any lumps if there are any lumps. Okay, and I'm just using 1 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple with the juice. If you do not have crushed pineapple, just make sure that you get a can of pineapple with the juice, and you can blend it up in your blender. Just going to pour that in. And then with the acidity and the angel food cake, there's a little bit of chemistry going on, it will froth. So let's get this mixed up. Okay, so once everything's all mixed, and I'm going to grab my strawberries, and I use a 1/2 cup measuring cup to sort of scoop it. And when I'm filling my ramekins, I want to make sure that I have about at least a quarter of an inch from the top, because I cover this with plastic wrap. I don't want the plastic wrap to be touching the angel food cake mix, because overfilling your ramekins is not good. Just like when you're baking a cake in a traditional oven, you don't want to overfill your pans. We don't want to overfill our ramekins. So I always cover plastic wrap, and then I cover with foil. You can just use a rubber band if you want to, but this for me is just the added insurance that no water is going to get in and the plastic wrap is going to stay put, and I don't have to get rubber bands and put them on top of the plastic wrap. We are going to put our strawberry and angel food cake in our preheated AquaChef, and we're going to cook it at 185 for 1 hour. So we are going to put in our strawberries and angel food cake into our preheated AquaChef. There we go. And close. And cover. When the AquaChef is done cooking, The indicator light will turn red and you'll hear a series of beeps. So our strawberries with angel food cake is done. Okay, we're gonna lift the basket, open the lid, and with your tongs remove carefully. Got the second one. Okay, here is our strawberries and angel food cake. It is really simple and easy to make, very few ingredients, and I hope this encourages you to use your AquaChef to make desserts with.